What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Back at the hotel, about to head out to the next magic shop. Gonna try Sunbury one more time here. They were closed on Sunday when we tried to go last time, so hopefully they are open as their hours say online, and we will see how that place looks. Alright, so hopefully everything goes well with them being open today. Let's see how it goes. Yo, Pennsylvania, why you guys got these diagonal parking spots on the side of the road in downtown? What, I'm just supposed to guess? I'm just supposed to guess if somebody's not going to hit me when I back out of this? That's ridiculous. That's so dumb. Oh, alright, but here we go. So this is the store owner of the place I was just at, and he's actually really cool. Gets along well with his customers. He's very knowledgeable of all the different types of games that he's got in the store. And as far as the selection, it looks like they've got a really big turnover, so a lot of people must be coming in there. So that's probably the shop that I'm going to go to for the pre-release this Friday, at least as it stands for now. We'll check out other stores tomorrow and Thursday, and then Friday we'll go to the one that we pick. And I found at his store some Zendikar Rising packs, and I'm a big fan of that set, so we'll see if we get some of those pathways. Alright, so first pack, let's see what we get. Full Face Forest. Space Supplies. Deliberate. Draga Visionary, alright. Thwart the Grave. Relic Amulet. Put charge cannon for each instant sorcery or wizard spell. Remove all. Do that much damage? It's only to a target creature. That's not that great. Acquisitions. Expert 2-drop 1/2. ETB. Target opponent reveals number of cards equal to the number of creatures in your party. Choose one and then discard. That was kind of, I think that was in the there was like a standard deck that revolved around that of the whole party mechanic, and that went pretty well. Cover a takedown 2-drop, deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Target creature, a planeswalker, or to land. Big fan of those. That's kind of neat. Nothing too fancy. Ooh, Nahiri's Lithoforming. I mean, this one's not that great as far as rares go. Cool artwork, but it's X and 2 mountains, sacrifice X lands. For each land sacrificed this way, draw a card. You may play X additional lands this turn. Lands you control enter the battlefield tapped. So, I mean, that's kind of cool for, like, there was a card that gives you extra combat phases for when lands enter the battlefield. And so, I mean, in that sense, that's good. But very niche. Not crazy, but still, still pretty good. Iridescent Horn Beetle. 5-drop 3/4. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 green insect creature for each +1/+1 counter you have put on creatures under your control this turn. That's kind of neat, but very specific. And a cool little construct artifact creature token. Not a bad first pack. Pack number 2. Oh, mountains. Don't look too bad. Shell Shield, 1-drop kicker. Target creature gets +0/+3 till end of turn. If spell is kicked, creature also gets hexproof. Alright. Little hexproof action. Big fan of the kicker mechanic. I think that's cool. It gives some cards that you otherwise wouldn't put in your deck in there. Ooh, Fireblade Charger. This is actually really good. A lot of people overlook this card. It's a 1/1 for 1. As long as Fireblade Charger is equipped, it has haste. Okay, so obviously put it in an equipment deck. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So, when you think about this, like, if you fling this, it'll deal damage equal to its power, and then its own ability will activate again. So if you have a way to give it a lifelink, you'll also gain life for its own ability there. So that, I mean, that's pretty sweet. I like that one for sure. Cool little artwork here. The landfall. 1-drop 0/1. Land near the battlefield. +2/+2. Some people tried to use that. It wasn't that great. War Leader. Boros, one other. 3/3 of the warriors get +1/+1. Soul Shatter. 3-drop. A lot of people played this card. A lot of people. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest CMC. Very useful card. A lot of people played that card. Lots. And we got a foil Grotug Bug Catcher, 2-drop 1/2 trample. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature in your party. Again, that whole party mechanic didn't really hit as hard as you would think, but still pretty solid. Pack number 3. Cool little divider. Little swamp action, full face. Skyclave Squid. Landfall is such a good mechanic. I mean, it's a big staple of the game, making sure you're getting your land drops. And so having that kind of a mechanic is pretty nice. This was huge in the mill deck. A lot of people played Dimir Mill around the set when it came out. It's pretty solid. Into the Royal. Talked about that yesterday in one of the packs we got. Pretty solid bounce card. Oh, we got one of the pathways. And is that foil? Yo, what? Alright, so we got Needle Verge Pathway, which is sweet. Big fan. This is the Boros Pathway, like, of the pathways that I want to get, that's the one. That's what's up. Actually, I have a foil one of these two, and there's also alternate artworks of these two, which are nuts. So that's amazing. That's one of the ones we wanted to get. Kazal Royal Chaser. This is an Izzet 1/2 Flying Haste. Tap. Next instant and sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of wizards you control as this ability resolves. That's pretty sweet, honestly. Somebody probably has a wizard deck. There's plenty of those in sets throughout just Magic's history. So, a foil rare. Loving it. That's what I'm talking about. Pack number 4. Full face force. You gotta love it. Ooh, negate. Counter target non-creature spell. Solid. They always reprint that. I don't want to say always, but they do that a lot. Another Kavira takedown. Ooh, double negate, huh? Swarm Shambler, 1-drop. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter becomes target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green insect, and then you can 1-tap, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Not bad. Yo, what? Alright, so there's a rare. And then we got Inscription of Ruin, 3-drop with a kicker. Choose one. If it was kicked, choose any number. Target opponent discards 2 cards. So, I mean, even if it was just that first one, that CMC is like exactly what that costs. Return 2 creature cards with CMC 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, that's pretty cool just because goes right to the battlefield, and then destroy target creature with CMC 3 or less. Solid. Yo, what? Triple rare? This one is Coral Helm Chronicler. 3-drop, 2/2. Whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card, then discard a card. When Coral Helm Chronicler enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a card with a kicker ability from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the battlefield, or put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Not bad. Especially in the set. Plenty of kicker stuff. Triple rare pack? What's up? Pack number 5. Another awesome divider. Such great artwork in this set. Really big fan. Ooh. Full face planes, baby. Royal Eruption was so good. A lot of people use that. And I know it's just a common, but some commons, I'm saying, some commons can really get there. Into the Royal. Awesome. Bubble Snare. Yo, what a pack. Paired Tactician. 3-drop, 3/2. Whenever Paired Tactician and at least one other warrior attack, put a +1/+1 counter on Paired Tactician. I like that. Cool little mechanic. Good flavored text, too. If we fight as one, nothing can stand in our way. Malakir Rebirth. 1-drop. Choose target creature, you lose 2 life until end of turn. That creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Solid 1-drop instant. And it can also be a land. Yo. Love it. Thwart the Grave. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. Return target creature card and up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 6-drop CMC, though, is tough. Yo, Luminarch Aspirant. This is a solid card. It's actually in the Arena Cube draft right now. It's so good. It's a 2-drop, 1/1. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. What? Yo, also good flavor text. Rally to my light, and together we will drive out this darkness. Sweet. Yo, another one. Wayward Guide Beast, 1-drop, 2/2, Trample Haste. When it deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I mean, there's a lot of, when a land enters the battlefield effects, so you get some value out of that. Skyclave Squid. Ooh. And a plant token. Well then. Not a bad pack. And the last pack. Let's see what we get. Cool little divider. Full Face Island. That is the same as the divider we just saw. That's cool. Alright, Utility Knife. Adventure Awaits. Rock Slide. Sorcerer. 4-drop. Whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, 1 damage to any target, but it's a 4-drop. Sheesh. Goma Fada Vanguard. 2-drop. 2/2. Whatever attacks target creature and opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control can't block. Alright, I guess, you throw in a warrior deck. Thundering Spark Mage, 4-drop, 2/2, enters battlefield, X damage to target creature or planeswalker. X number of creatures in your party. Alright. The artwork in this set's so good. Big fan. Seagate Stormcaller. A little mythic rare action here. 2-drop, 2/1, kicker for 5. Enters the battlefield, copy the next instant or sorcery spell with CMC 2 or less. You cast this turn when you cast it. If Seagate Stormcaller was kicked, copy that spell twice instead. You may choose new targets for the copy. CMC 2 or less, pretty restrictive on that. Enters the battlefield, copy the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn. Alright, well, I mean, maybe in like a Simic deck, you could really get a huge advantage out of that. Some like giant growth stuff, that'd be cool. And then a foil. Canopy Baloth, just like that one we just saw. Alternate artwork. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, Canopy Baloth gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's 4/3 for 4. Then we get a Core Warrior token. Nice. Sweet. Honestly, not a bad set of pulls. Alright, so we had 6 of those packs from the Zendikar, or the newer Zendikar set. We got Wooburg Full Face Lands and another forest. Not bad. Shinies, we got Kaza Royal Chaser. That's a really nice Izzet Foil. Coral Helm Chronicler. It's not that bad. And then an uncommon Iridescent Horn Beetle. And then for the rares, we got Luminarch Aspirant. Solid card. We got one of the pathways. Needleverge Pathway. That's probably my favorite one because I'm a Boros player, you know what I'm saying? So, big fan there. Now here he's Lithoforming, Soul Shatter, Seagate Stormcaller, Inscription of Ruin, Swarm Shambler, and Wayward Guide Beast. So, not that bad at all. I mean, I'm really happy to have got just one of those pathways. And so for the rare count, we got 7, 8, we got 9 rares, 2 of them foil, 1 mythic rare, and I mean, hey, I think the value is there. And that's today's update for Pennsylvania Mania. Go ahead and check out Now Playing if you're in the area. They got the pre-release event this Friday, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And as always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, Deckheads, keep it easy.